What's up, Luxe Babes? Hi. I just need a moment to gather myself. I hate to start a vlog this way, but guys, I just uploaded my third video, and I had already pre-filmed and got footage for my fourth episode. And while trying to transfer these files to another folder, they were accidentally deleted. So all of my footage for episode 4 is gone. I'm upset because it was authentic. It was real. I didn't have to create moments for the vlog. I feel like the moments created themselves. So I am a little bummed. I'm a little bummed because the things that I was going to share, I wanted to share. So in a sense, I kind of feel like I'm going to have to not necessarily recreate it, but because I want to get those points across, I know that I am going to plan my days out this week. Stop, Sky. Stop. I don't want to be groomed. I don't need it. Thank you. I know that I'm going to plan out because I'm not going to be able to refilm a vlog in a day. So I'm just going to be intentional about what I talk about every day to make up for the footage that I lost. And what's really upsetting is I had inventory and I went through the inventory and shared the inventory, especially in regards to the first episode ever where I was naming my color swatches and getting ready to place an order. Well, all that stuff came and I had an authentic, original, reaction to it because I was just so proud of my products being here. So I'm going to redo that. I made content with the product and the inventory that I did have did sell out. So at this moment, I can't refilm that footage, but I will insert clips into this vlog to kind of show the day that I got dressed and made content for DHG Pro Hair. I don't know. So I say all that to say it is January 25th, which means this is going to be my first video for the new year. So happy new year, because all of that footage is gone. So now I have to tell you guys happy new year, and it's January 25th now. So it's just going to basically look like I just picked up my camera on January 25th, because everything from the last vlog you saw Christmas time. So everything from Christmas, about December 23rd, to January 25th up until now that I filmed is gone. But on a positive note, I've been watching a YouTuber. I'm going to find her name real quick because I really want to plug her in, because she did give me an idea and she did inspire something. So one minute. Okay. So I had to switch over to my Sony, which I never pick up because I'm limited. I only have one lens, and my one lens that I do have, you guys see how zoomed in it is. I'm waiting on my light to turn. You guys see how extremely zoomed in it is. So it's very hard for me to take it around vlogging because it's just so, when I turn it around, it's on my skin. You can't see my face, you can't see my background. I'm on my bed and my camera is all the way on my dresser, on my TV. And I'm believing in God for new lenses. I did end up dropping my kit lens, which was more user-friendly, and I was able to get more footage with that, and that's been some time ago, and I've never replaced it because I didn't think that I would be vlogging. But like I said in the phone footage, on a positive note, I've been watching a YouTuber called Gabrielle. Let's pull it up. I'll let you guys see her real quick. Her name is Gabrielle Ahara. Let's see if you guys can see it. I don't know if that's focused, but I'll put it on the screen. So I stumbled upon her, one of her videos. It's a series. It's called the 50 Day Hard Challenge. It's basically where she challenges herself to do hard things for 50 days straight. And a thing that stood out about her channel to me was how organized the series was. As you guys know, I'm starting my own series. I started my own series, Promise to Self. I'm out of breath. Sorry, I got so annoyed when my phone ran out of storage. But she's doing this series, and you know, I'm not gonna do, my series will never be like hers. But what stood out to me is how at the end of the week she reflected on what worked, what didn't work, and what she got done and what she didn't get done. And I noticed, like, I don't have a component like that for my Promise to Self series, and I thought it would be a great way to like connect with you guys and to really kind of have a visual diary of like my reflections, so to speak. So I was like, I would really like to incorporate that in my Promise to Self series. She also she vlogs every single day what she's trying to accomplish and has footage for every single day. That's where she and I differ, because that is not my goal. I don't want to vlog every single day. As you guys know, in the first video, I let everybody know I don't do to-do lists. I don't do them well. I've tried, I just don't do them well. So what works for me is being strategic about what I do and not giving myself too much room and not enough room, if that makes sense. So I don't see my tasks as to-dos. I see them as promises to self, and I'm very selective about what goes on my promises, because to me that sounds more personal. To-do list just overwhelms me. It gives me more anxiety. It makes me feel like there's like, I always feel like it's something left to do. I feel like I'm not on my own time. I feel like I'm not at my own pace, and that does not work for me. It's more anxiety inducing than anything. I do not feel motivated. I do not feel inspired. So when I started doing Promise to Self, it wasn't even a thing. I wasn't documenting it. I wasn't doing anything like that. I was just kind of saying, you know, this is what I'm doing. And I'm gonna show you guys my jar for the ones who are just coming to this video. As you guys saw in the first video, I pulled a stick out of this jar. These are my promises. They are not all filled out, and I only filled them out according to goals that I want to accomplish. I don't put anything on there that I don't truly feel like I need to do in order to be where I want to be. So that's just the simplest way that I can describe this. I don't want to be busy just to be busy. I want to be efficient. I want to reach my goal. So when I put a goal on my board, I say, what do I have to do? List everything I would have to do to accomplish that. Those make it to my promise list. Nothing else. If it does not get me to my goal, I'm not making it a priority to do, you know? And I don't want to I don't like to view my promises as tasks, because again, that's just not a positive thing for me. So it's a promise, and I'm going to keep a promise to myself. At least I'm going to try and do everything I can to get it done. You know, that's what I hope. That's what I think. And that's why the videos are for accountability. But for the people that are new on my channel, that's what the Promise to Self series is all about. I haven't really taken you guys through how I do it. I may do that in a separate video, but I do want to incorporate and include you guys on this journey, meaning I want you guys to create your own journey and follow it. You don't have to document it, but just hold yourself to a level of accountability. I feel like I rested long enough. I've given myself more breaks than I really needed, if I'm being honest, but according to God's plan, maybe I needed it. So that's the gist of Promise to Self series. And again, this is my way of keeping me accountable, keeping me on track, and keeping me reaching my goals. I want to make the most out of my time. So to go back to the point of me bringing up the other YouTuber, I love that she reflected at the end of each week. And I want to incorporate that because sometimes I don't get everything done. I want to be authentic and I want to show that part. I usually just deal with that off of camera. Then I pick up when the momentum is back going. Another thing I do want to mention that these are weekly vlogs, but for me, I'm content with picking up the camera, filming weekly, but giving myself grace to get it out. Like, if I'm being honest, like, my life is a little hectic and I have not created a schedule, and I'm really editing with like janky material. The only thing that's really high quality is my iPhone and my Sony, and my iPhone, the storage is completely trash, so it's hard for me to get footage. I'm finding myself getting frustrated a lot, and I'm using outdated equipment to edit my vlog. So usually when I go to edit my vlog, there's a lot of stress associated with it. I'm believing in God for a new computer that has the processor and GPU to handle what I'm doing. And I'm speaking that out loud because it's on my prayer wall. I want to show you guys that too. I asked for a MacBook. I don't know the kind. I just know that I do want it to be Apple. And I'm believing in God for a new lens so I can reach my goals and all that. So I said I will not sit on here and say that I'm going to post weekly, even though I feel like that would make more sense and people would be looking forward to it. I don't want to get up here and say that if I don't know if I can commit to it. And I can say right now, with the equipment and with me really struggling with the equipment that I have, I can't promise that, because I can get on the computer just like I got on the computer today to edit my second vlog this week. My footage is all deleted. I'm stepping away from the computer for my mental health. I'm frustrated. So I'm stepping away from the computer. So usually when I'm going to the computer, like, either my screen won't load, or, you know, I was on Rush. I was using Adobe and it couldn't read my files. It was saying that they were corrupt. But on my phone, I could see all of my files. On the computer, it was corrupt. So I couldn't get the files inside of Adobe. So I got on my phone to transfer them and try to edit on my phone, even though I have no storage and it's moving crazy. And during the transfer, I accidentally deleted it. So just because my equipment is just not up to par, it is not possible. And that's okay. As the channel grows and as we commit to the series and like really push through, you guys may see me bringing videos weekly, and that will be because my equipment is better. Like, I have the camera, I just have a lens that's not practical. When I have a lens that's practical, I'm not even going to use my phone. I'm just going to use my camera. Unfortunately, financially, I just can't afford that. And I'm being authentic about that because I feel like God cannot bless what you are not. And right now, I don't have the money to spend on a laptop or a lens. And that's okay, because with business, with my business, and with the things that I have launching, that can change overnight. And I have faith that it will. It's just at this current moment, it's not feasible. It's not in the budget. I am a mom of 2 children. Might as well say 3, because my nephew stays with me, and that has financially just been different. But the payoff has been well, because everybody is thriving, everybody is doing well, and we are managing and we are getting by. But if I'm being honest, I don't have the money to spend on little things that I normally would, because we have an additional responsibility, which is not a problem, but it is a factor. So, yeah. So this is, again, January the 25th. Since I get to start over and do new things, Because of this incident, I'm going to start this vlog off and kick this vlog off by just saying, you know, again, Happy New Year. I'm so excited to make it to the new year. It's a blessing. Just to wake up every morning is a huge blessing. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are positive, you know, feeling good today. I hope this message is reaching you well. I hope my dumping session didn't affect you in any way. I hope to inspire. Like, at the end of the day, I don't want to get on here every day with a smile if I'm not technically happy about something. I'm still joyful. I'm still excited about this journey, but unfortunately I'm not excited about losing my footage and not being able to show you guys things. But that's what happens when you're a vlogger. I'm not the only one this has happened to and I won't be the last person this has happened to, but it sucks. So I say all that to say we're gonna really lock in on this Promise to Self journey. We're gonna really lock in, and I'm excited to be bringing the weekly reflection. I'm super excited about that because I feel like that's more measurable and it's more real time, and we get to see how this is working out. So it's January 25th. Happy New Year, because that footage is gone. Welcome to another Promise to Self vloggy vlog. And just for the new people, I want you guys to know, like, 2023 was a hard year for me, for my family. I dealt with a lot of anxiety. I dealt with loss. I dealt with a lot of change, a lot of transition. And I feel like I'm just grasping, you know, I'm just now really like managing it all, you know, and it's a journey, and I'm not done. I became a mom of 3 really quickly. I lost a very important mother figure, you know, just coming off of a tough year. And I decided that, I don't know, I just want to strive for better, push for better, and I want to document, because I know I'm not going to be in this space forever, and I really want to look back and see what I've overcome. I meant to tell you guys, and I talked to you guys a little bit in the footage that was deleted, but I am really believing in God that my company reaches 6 figures again, in a different light, in a different manner. And I believe God's going to do that, and I do feel like He is calling me to document this journey. So not only can you guys see my hard work and see where I started, but you can see the miracle that He will do for my life, and know that it can be done for yours. So I'm documenting the journey, so the proof is there. You guys can see the real, you know. And yeah, we'll talk later. I won't try to squeeze it all into an intro, but I hope you guys enjoy this Promise to Self vlog, episode 4. It's probably going to be even better than the footage that we missed, just because God is funny like that. All right, Luxe Babes. I'll talk to you guys later.